Hello, all. It's me again, George Waifu. I'm here to talk about the need for good leadership as the world fights through this pandemic of the coronavirus. Um, in every era, there's always been wars, and there's always been moments where leadership is of essence, of great need. And this era is actually not different, except that the kind of war we are fighting is a war that deals with global pandemic as against conventional warfare, where arms and ammunitions and you have people dying by the barrels of the guns, So, but in this case, we have a global pandemic. Um, uh, as we can see with the fight against the coronavirus. The world has never yearned for a stronger leadership than at this moment. So this is exactly why I'm here to talk about good leadership. Um, what comes to mind when the issue of leaders who fought through war times. What the people that come to my mind are the likes of Sir Winston Churchill and Abraham Lincoln. These were two great guys, great leaders in our history. So and these people, Abraham Lincoln, fought through the American Civil War with great leadership, and Sir Winston Churchill in recent times led Britain through the World War II, the Second World War. And these people did it with immense courage, immense focus, ability to respect humanity, and serious discipline. I believe this is essentially what the world needs today when it comes to the fight against the virus. We need great discipline from our world leaders in order to be able to coordinate a collective and precise effort, to be able to fight this disease. But I think that is basically lacking as it stands right now. We have precisely the United States, who's supposed to, always known to take leadership in situations like this. In my own opinion, I think has not done enough. You have Great Britain, you have the likes of China and Russia. They've really not done enough, mostly because of this new world order where we're talking about nationalistic tendencies, where people promote country first rather than a collective effort. It's become more prominent today because of how the United States have promoted this exceptionalism of their own state, of their own country. And we can see now some of the consequences of doing this, because countries need to align. And when there is no alignment and where there is no collective effort, when there is a collective threat, then we have situations like this. I would try to be very fair to a country like China. They have done a great job trying to bring the world together to see how they can lead in this case, to fight this global pandemic by trying to share their experience during their 3 months of fighting. As at now, there is no registered death in China. That is a resultant effect of how well they have fought this virus. So when you have a great leadership, these things come together seamlessly. You will command the respect of your peers. Other leaders will gladly follow. This is what would have happened if we had good leadership right from the beginning. Immediately, we got information that there is an impending pandemic. World leaders like Donald Trump would have put things in motion. In fact, the planning stage would have been done a lot earlier than this. We are talking 2-3 years before now. They would have planned out a strategy as to how we're going to fight this sort of pandemic, and it will automatically go into operation as soon as a pandemic is registered or an impending pandemic is coming. And because of the leadership of a country like the United States, others will, logically, instinctively, they will follow, because they will trust the leadership of that person, in the United States. But this was not the case this time around, because in the first place, the American president dismissed the coronavirus spread and pandemic as a hoax. And so you would see that all other leaders follow suit by their inactions. It only came, it affected, or it came into many countries as a surprise, because they thought it was something that was going to come and disappear instinctively. In fact, the president of the United States even said it was just a flu and it was going to magically disappear. So leadership takes a lot of planning, takes a lot of deep thinking, and it takes a mindset of association, your ability to be humane, your ability to understand that when your strengths and your weaknesses, So, and in this whole fight against the pandemic, it seems to me that was really lacking from these leaders. So right now it is high time for others to take the mantle of leadership and lead the world, as it is right now, because a war without a clear leadership is almost as if you've lost it from the beginning. Because when there is no clear leadership as to what direction the world should be going, then of course you have planned to fail right from the beginning. So this is my own take, and I truly believe that this is a lesson to us, even as a follower, to understand that our choices at any one point is going to come back to determine how well we fare, in the nearest future. Our leadership choices, whether in Africa, in Asia, or in Europe, or in Africa, will determine how well we are led when we have situations like this, like the pandemic. Please stay at home and try and stay safe. Thank you.